Hey, how y'all doing? Whew, that was a lot. That right there was a lot, honey. That was a lot. I just got finished watching Pastors Live, and child, this heat went into this whole situation. So she went in on Pastor. Pastor was going in on her. And I'm just like, wow, so there's a lot going on. And so they were saying, or he was saying that this heat and Ness had dated. And so he was just, pretty much saying, like, you deal with people that don't like to change their clothes and this, that, and the third. And I was like, whoa. So there was a lot going on right there. But that was like that was earlier in his live broadcast. And so, they were going back and forth. And here, let me see if we're able to hear. Let me see if our audio is good. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me check our audio. Okay. Are we live? Are we live? Okay. Audio is good. It's 3:33 a.m. Clock it. Okay, so they said no. So we're still on Pastor's channel, right? So, um, Judge Fifi comes up and she's like, let's see. Yes, okay. So, Judge Fifi, she comes up, she's talking to Pastor, and, he asks her, well, what's going on? And no, well, he tells her, him and Queen 88, they're cool. And he said, if he's ever in like Dallas, Fort Worth, if he's ever in Dallas or Fort Worth, he would link up with her. And, she seems like she's a good time. He told her, he ain't with all that drama and he's got to be to church on Sunday. Okay. So, so they were talking, and Shish Trish comes into the building. Then Shish Trish tells everybody that Judge Fifi was on Mari, which I had already knew that. And some people it's new, but that's like so old. That was like so many years ago. But anywho, so they getting into it. So Pastor end up dropping a link. Fifi comes up, so she's talking to Pastor. And, she says, "Yeah, I was on the Mari show, and it is what it is." Because Trish was saying that she had 8 guys, but really it was 2. And so he wanted to know if she ran off the stage. Judge Fifi said, "No, I slid out the chair, honey." She said, "I slid out the chair." I was like, all right then. So then they started talking about strikes and things like that. She was saying that Octavius had got her. She deleted her whole channel, like the content, because if there's nothing on her channel, then the people can't flag. So then she also goes on, well, he asked about Tracy. And she forgot that she did flag Tracy, so she ended up flagging Tracy or whatever, so Tracy's down. But she was just saying, when people started talking about the young ones, she's just really not for that. Keep it on me. And I keep telling y'all that whenever y'all be going at people, y'all need to keep it on the content creator and leave their family up out of it. Because once you take stuff to another level, you can't get mad if somebody else amps it up to another level. And that goes for all of us, right? So, they have their little chat, powwow, and everything's good. So, Real Mama Fifi comes up, she's talking to Jay Wilson, and he eventually, closes out his live. Well, they were saying that Lemon, they said that Kim went over there and got Lemon uh, on something. And I'm just like, but Lemon, I mean, they get him exactly where they wait until he gets all inebriated. And then that's when they start the shenanigans. But Lemon is so careless. And I just kind of feel like binary is there. Listen here, binary is there for all because once Lemon's channel go down, then binary is gonna. I guess binary is being set up to take his spot. If you really think about it, it's so many plays going on in TSW. She's binary supporter before she's lemon supporter. She went through this whole boot camp and things like that. So as far as like being a moderator for him, was there a point in time where he discussed loyalty? Is this a test for TSW to really prove her loyalty? Make a situation for him? Because what it's looking like is Lemon is playing the bad cop. No. TSW is playing bad cop and binary is trying to play good cop. That's what's going on. So by him trying to play good cop, he's trying to put out this narrative like keep it real, keep it real, keep it real. But why would and see this is the thing, y'all. It's all a play. Before Lemon took the money and things like that, he said, if I have to give it back, why would he say, if I have to give it back, if he's going to go ahead and do a competition and he plans on giving the money out? Why would he plan on if he has to give the money back? And then it's her investment. I'm stuck on the investment part. This woman said, this is my investment. What were you investing in and what is it that you are going to get back? Now, so the money has been taken away or the money has been given back and Lemon is accumulating strikes. And you gotta take this into consideration. When your channel keeps, I don't care, like if it keeps getting flagged, if it keeps getting this, if it keeps getting that, YouTube is going to look at that and they're going to say, okay, now it's becoming a problem. You keep getting all these things. Do you really deserve a channel? And see, a lot of y'all with these channels, y'all act like YouTube is a therapy office. Y'all come on here, y'all get y'all rage out, y'all get the going off on people instead of being adults, coming on here saying what you gotta say, and when things get a little hot, just hang it up. Hang it up. Nobody is holding you hostage to stay on this live. Hang your lives up and stop going over there to hit people's panels. And it's simple as that. If you hot and bothered, there is no need for you to be on live. There is no need for you to be going to go hit somebody else's panel. Y'all need to learn some self-control. Y'all need to learn some self-control, and y'all need to learn how to battle without, without crossing the guidelines. And that's all it is. You can battle, but you just got to know not to cross those certain lines. The guidelines are there. And YouTube, y'all just still haven't learned anything. You got VS that then, lost her channel. VS had lost her channel. She was offline for about 3 years. Y'all need to start learning from people's mistakes. Like, it just don't make no sense. But But that's why I stay in my lane. I be who I am. And see, when you trying to get up in those alliances and stuff, people will turn on you. And those alliances, I try to tell y'all, they don't last. They don't last. It's like the alliances to me are mad day link ups. Okay? The alliances are considered mad day link ups. You know? They just need to get mad at one person out of the group, and then the whole group is going to turn on that one person. And then, boom, you got content, but then you got somebody that's probably going to be losing their channel. Then you take the risk of, these people are getting on the phone, you know, totally forgetting that these are perfect strangers and anything for content. You got to remember where you are. Any and everything can be used against you on Mad Day. Whether you want to see it or not, whether you want to believe it or not. See, I mean, yeah, the mess, it'd be cool and stuff, the controversy, yeah, it sells. But really, is it really healthy for you? I just say moderation. You do things in moderation, you know. But one thing that I'm not going to be doing is sitting around here screaming and yelling at nobody on no phone. I'm not going to be doing that. Absolutely not. So Ness then went over and got her a Patreon, and she's got it up for $15. Hey girl, hey, just trying to figure it out. How you doing? I was just covering um I was just talking about the whole limit situation. They said that Ken had took his channel down. Is that true? Do y'all know if that's true or not? I'm just like, girl, they are taking it to a whole nother level. That is something that I will not be a part of. Because I mean, I value my channels. I value the people that come by and support. I value my subscribers. People, they subscribe to me because they like to see me. They like to hear what I have to say. So if I'm out here acting reckless and stuff, I'm saying F the people that really care about me, and the people that are sticking beside me and standing behind me and watching my videos. So content creators, y'all have to remember, when you are out there acting nefarious, you got to think about it. Well, when you're on your channel, you got to be mindful. And even like having other people up on your channel, you got to be mindful of what they are saying. And like I said, it just goes back to me not joining no alliances. People will get in there, try to learn your weak spots. They'll try to like learn you so then they could hurt you. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but in certain sectors, that's just what it gives. How many times have y'all heard somebody say, oh yeah, well, you need to go put that breathing machine back on because you didn't came on one day being vulnerable at the hospital. Hey, bro, Mama Fifi, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, child, was getting my beauty rest, and child, was a lot that went down while I was asleep. Oh, you just woke up too? You said, girl, I'm just waking up and getting ready for the gym. I gotta catch up. I know this women take talking hella shit to Ken on Pizza Channel, and Ken was quiet. What? I knew he had something planned for Lemon. So they were over at Pizarro's channel. But you know what? I kind of feel like it was something going on anyway, because actually it was me, Pizarro, and a few other people on Lemon's channel earlier, and we were trying to get down to the bottom of it. Like, we was trying to make all this make sense. And y'all ain't gonna lie, Pizarro had me cracking up. I kept on She was over there. She had to take over spirit today. Well, yesterday. She had to take over spirit, so I kept encouraging her to like just dig in there, just dig on in. Child, I was over there having a good time, and I don't know who's. Oh, I think it was Queen Sanity. I think she was saying something about Lemon's body, and she was like, well, nah, he wasn't dancing." I was like, "Okay, so he was sashaying like left to right, or he was swaying his hips left to right." Lemon got so upset and he dropped me down. I said, "Well, I mean." Everybody talk about his childbearing hips. Why is it that Lemon gets upset with me when I want to say, "Oh, okay, so he was over there swaying his childbearing hips," and child, he dropped me. And after that, honey, I got some stuff done around the house and got me old nasty piece of nap. And now I'm up and I'm ready to go at it. He said, "I'm okay. I don't watch pizza." Yeah, honey. So I didn't know that he went over to Pizza's channel. So okay, so he ended his live broadcast and he went over to Pete's. Well, okay, so he ended his live broadcast today. So I'm assuming that he went over to Pizza's channel and he was just so belligerent. I can't even lie to y'all. He is. And I was like, like they were over there drinking. I just had my water. I'm like, y'all go ahead and start drinking, drinking, drinking. Child, I don't know why I encouraged them to drink. But they was over there drinking and Lemon, started. Who did he go in on? He went in on somebody. Who did he go in on? I'm trying to remember because he had took a moment to go in on somebody. Who did he go in on? Oh, he went in on Room Shaker. He went in on Room Shaker. He was like, "Oh my God, you so fat, this, that, and the third." And then he was getting caught up on his words. He was like, "You, uh, Chicago," or something like that. So Sharika ended up coming on. So Sharika ended up coming out. And I'm like, well, the people in the chat was like, "Oh, Sharika about to come up and, that's a Chicago sister," whatever the case may be. So y'all already know. I was hyping that up. Sharika came up here to check whoever has something to say. You know what I'm saying? Sharika, come on up here and get it up off your chest. And then she gonna tell me I ain't got nothing to say, ain't got nothing to say. Child, halfway into the live, honey, she was nuck if you buck. Okay? She was nuck if you buck. I was like, I told y'all that's the type of energy that she was on. He said Lemon have selective memory. He got mad because I call him what piece to call him every day. Yeah. Ooh, real mama Fifi child, you be hitting the nerve. LOL at him. He said he, Ken, and Resto was on Pizza Channel earlier that day. Really? So what do y'all think about Resto? How do y'all feel about Resto? And why do y'all think Ken is so heavy on Lemon? Because to be honest, I thought Lemon and Resto, they've been having conversations. Um, like here and there, it'd be like a hit and miss. But I know we were over at Shakim's channel yesterday. Oh, y'all, did y'all know that Shakim got struck like while he was live? We were on there and I was modding from the chat because y'all know he gave me a wrench. And so the live stopped. I'm like, we not live, but I seen in the backstage it was still lit up red and the numbers like kept going. I'm like, we not live. He was like, "Yes, we are." I said, "No, we not." I said, "I know my phone ain't tripping." You know? I said, "I know my phone ain't tripping." But yeah, it ended up, so it ended, right? Um, you said, "I like Resto." Hey, Tulsa. Hey, Nurse Tony. How you doing? You said, "I like Resto." I like him too. And my thing was, no, so I was trying to, get them to have a conversation. Maybe they can iron it out, figure it out, or whatever the case may be, because it seems like Resto, um, I want to say he values the friendship, the brotherhood, or whatever it is that they have going on more than what Lemon is. And he's like, dude, you have an opportunity to grow. Like, and what I was trying to tell Lemon was when you have people that's actually genuinely trying to help you, you don't abuse that. You know, it's like you just don't have no care in the world. And it's like, yeah, you get support right now, but when the support leaves, you know, and it seems like every time something don't go his way or his channel goes down, he goes on this press tour, he goes on channels that he don't even, F with like that. And it's like, you pretty much know his routine. Okay, if his channel goes down, what is he gonna do? He's gonna go on the press tour. And he's gonna lie and tell everybody, oh, I'm gonna come over here on my channel, come back up, and I'm gonna support you, this, that, and the third. No, he'll only come back by when his channel goes down and he can't hit that live button. Now, according to Pastor, he went live for about 20 hours a day. You say he did value the friendship. Yeah. And we talking about wrestling because we damn sure ain't talking about London. hmm Yeah, he did value the friendship. You say he had his best interest at heart. Yeah, but when you have somebody that enjoys indulging into breakfast in a can, and when this is somebody's routine, when they wake up, they gotta like go and get inebriated, you know, it's just not good at all. That's just for anybody. And then this is like, you're hurting yourself for $1. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know you was talking about. You was talking about Resta cared about the friendship more. Yeah, but like I said, when somebody that's just like, I mean, when you're an addict, I mean, you don't get no. Yes. Mm. That's exactly what it is. But I, one of my fiance's child, this man, child, he come out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he was just so proud, of his state and his city. And he would always, get on that drink and tell me about what he did in Grand Rapids and how he used to, uh, pound for pound. And what else did he used to say? Uh, it was some other word that he used to say. But he would have to have that early in the morning. Like that's how his day would start. And it wasn't nothing nice. It was just like he was just trouble. And he was a Leo as well. Very hard headed, knew it all. He was the daddy's boy, so he would always call his daddy. That's one thing I can say is his daddy was always there for him whenever he needs something. Um, but yeah, I mean, he was good, but when he would get on that drink, he would be a whole totally different person. He would be a whole totally different person. hmm And it's like when you drink that much, it's like you just so cloudy, you know. And I don't know what it is that he's drinking for, but you know, I don't know. And then they saying, he's wanting to bring other people over to the sector and things like that. I'm not a part of no sector. I just go where I want to go. You know, I am my own sector. You know, When I walk in, the people, they know who I am. I have fun, you know. But yeah, I think that they're so childish. I'm not trying to tell nobody where to go. You grown. Go where you want to go. But when it comes to, people not taking their business serious, I just feel like he said, "What's going on with Rodney? Where he been at?" Rodney been trying to stay off the radar, child. Rodney's trying not to get flagged, honey. Now that he know that Queen 88 is on her, she's on a flagging tour, honey. Her and Judge Fifi, child, they are on a flagging tour, honey. They are on a strike a situation, and honey, he bagging down. Uh-huh. He bagging down, honey. He didn't pull the Chevy back. Okay, he didn't bag the Chevy or the box Chevy, honey. It's bagged up in the garage. It ain't coming out until the summertime. Uh-huh. It ain't coming out till the summertime. Rodney over there minding the business that pays him, honey. Rodney said, hold on now, because remember, Rodney had got a channel strike or something on his channel, right? So he let everybody know that he's got 90 days. He's got 90 days, okay? So he come out here and trying to get that pressure. They going to go ahead and get him right together. And he going to be over there with Ness. Okay, you're gonna be right on over there with Ness. If y'all haven't noticed, hey AT2, how are you doing? He said, oh, okay, he's laying low. Yes, he is. Like the video, touch the 3 buttons on the right top of the screen. Thank you in advance. AT2, we need to. I feel like we need to have a conversation on live again. Child, listen here. Did you? Oh my goodness. Did you cover the story of Did you cover the story of Denard and Gene Deal? I'm gonna be covering that tonight. I'm just over here pampering myself, but as soon as I'm done, I will be doing it. Here, let me give you a wrench, child. Yes, honey. You better be lucky we cool like that, honey. We goes way back. And you know what? I value our relationships and things like that. See, I have cool people. You said how you feel about Patreon? Will you join? How do I feel about it? If somebody sends me $15, yes, I would join. I would definitely join, but it would have to be fan funding. You said I talked about it today. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. Oh my goodness. Did you see Armand's video? Did you see me over there? Uh, yeah, of course. Did you see me on Armand's channel, 82? When he was, this was like, I want to say this was like, it was either week 1 or week 2. And we were up on the panel. More oil, more oil. Yes. Child, yes. And actually, I'm gonna be covering the Diddy. I'm gonna be covering. Oh, so I left off on page 16 of Cassie's lawsuit, and pretty much what I want people to know about this Diddy trial is Cassie sealed his fate. Okay, everything that Diddy is going through right now is what was in her lawsuit. Okay. But let's get back to beef sector. Was it week 2? I don't join any Patreons. Oh, okay. You said, I didn't see it. Was it week 2? Um, I want to say yeah. It was actually, okay, so it was the part, whatever week it was, when they were talking about the pool and the oil, the blow up pool in the hotel room. It was that one. And you'll see like this dude, he has on a cowboy hat, he has on like bandanas on his face, and then you'll see Armand, I believe he had on that red Supreme hat. Yes. You said Judge Fifi was on Passive Panel late tonight. Yeah, okay, so I did see that. Thank you for bringing that up, Mama Fifi. So, oh, and I actually touched on it. I talked about it earlier. She was just saying, whoever Queen 88 is flagging, she's like right on their tail. Yes, make sure you check that out. And actually, I'm about to Armand come out with his merch, more oil, and I'm about to go ahead and get myself together and take me some photos, all oil up, and I'm about to come out with me old nasty piece of mug as well, so y'all can more oil when we are covering the being comedic and taking the layer of pressure off. But I want to say, yeah, today, well, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday? Okay, so Tuesday, I can't wait to come live. You said I'm dragging the beef sector Friday. It's not good as it used to be. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. Would you mind stopping by here? Would you mind stopping by here doing a press tour? And I could put an old nasty piece of title up. Beef sector, you are being checked by the Godfather, okay? Of YouTube of the beef sector, honey. Let me show y'all real beef sector. Do I need to bring the OGs out? Do Queen Tulsa need to call up the OGs? And listen here, AT2, can you hit up some more OGs? I would love for it to be an OG showdown. I want to show these OGs over here in the beef sector what an OG pull up looks like, okay? I want these people to see 82, they don't be knowing that I be, you know what I'm saying? I get around. I get around these YouTube streets. I know some people. Oh, sure enough. You said LOL, I'll be drunk that day. Oh, I can't wait. Yes, we definitely need you over here. You said Ness needs to wait on using backup channel until flags and strikes slow down. Yeah, Catherine told her about that, but apparently she does not give a damn. Okay? Yeah, I would love that. You say yes, Real Mama Fifi. Can you call up some more people? I would love for VS to be on the panel. I would love for if Mr. Bradley was still around. That'd be a key right there, honey. Yes. I'm not familiar with 82. Did not know they was OGs. Oh yes, honey. He's the Godfather OG of the beef sector, honey. Yeah, and I feel like AT2 does need to drag the beef sector. Um, like he said, it's just not given what it was given. AT2, they are running plays over here. It's no genuine beef. It's like no, I mean everything is manufactured. Everything is like, well, I can't say everything, but some majority of it is microwaved. It's like quick and no effort put into like they don't do content. You don't deal with ZX. Okay. Y'all please make sure y'all hitting the like button. Just double tap the screen. That's all you have to do. If you're on your mobile device, just double tap the screen. What was AT2 other name? AT2. I think he's been AT2 the whole time he's been here. Mm-hmm. Yes. And you know what? That's gonna be that's gonna be a great idea. I'm gonna be here for that. Dragon the B sector. I'm really 82. If you do that and you make a live, I'll make sure I share it. I'll make sure I share it, and then I'll make sure I print around to the B sector and let them know that the real OG is coming back to remind them of what B sector should be giving right now, but y'all are not giving it right now. I don't know why people acting like they scared. But you know what? AT2 has been a whole striking situation. It's been a whole striking situation, honey. The girls are not well, honey. They don't wanna get it on out the mud. They don't want to get it out the mud. They're gonna make it easy and just take your channel down. They don't know how to windmill. Mm-mm. I'm over here pampering myself, having me a cup of coffee. Having me a cup of coffee, getting myself together, y'all. I'm gonna go live. Like, y'all, I really needed my beauty rest. I really needed my beauty rest. And I really like doing the overnight shift. Like, if I have everything in place, it makes it easier. But when I have to, wake up, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, then it prolongs everything. So I'm working on a schedule. Child, it'd be a lot. You said Lemon going to have to lose a channel to take advice. 82, I want you to go after Lemon. I want you to just really drag him. That would be the perfect candidate. Listen here, 82. Lemon said that he's the highest paid male content creator over here in the B sector. I think you need to come over and shake things up. Come over and shake some stuff up. Swole needed. You can be with the mess. You can definitely be with the mess. Yes, you can. You sure can. Hey, Miss Douglas, how are you? Over here having me a cup of coffee. You got your coffee? Miss Miss Douglas said I got my coffee and I'm listening, honey. She listening. Tulsa, you have good content, but Ohio. But however, your timing is off, isn't it? Listen, my timing is off. My timing is off. Can we get a prayer up for my timing? Getting back on time. Oh, my timing is off. I gotta pull it together. Y'all, my timing is off. Oh my God, I'm pulling it together. Y'all pray for me that my time gets on schedule. Y'all know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. This month was a challenging month. I want to say April and May was a challenging month for me. I'm making no excuses. However, I'm getting back on board. I'm getting back in the groove of things like that. That's why I said, like, I'm pampering myself right now and I'm pulling it together. And thank y'all for staying on me. And thank you for pulling up when I go live. For real. Thank you for pulling up when I go live. Not Ohio, you need to better. After a while, Lemon is on. Lemon is on? Girl, hold on, let me see. You said, huh? Let me look and see. Uh, um, Let me see. You said Lemon is on live. Let me see if he's on live. He's not live. Real Mama Fifi, what is you doing over there, child? He's not live, baby. But yeah, I'm ready to see this. Ooh, that's gonna be all. That's gonna be cute. I mean, you can go earlier when you can go earlier, even while Lemon is on. Okay. No, it's okay. Listen, you got that iPhone over there. I'm not tripping on you, Miss Mama Fifi. I heard you on Pastor's live tonight because I listened to it, and I actually reviewed his live. Like I didn't play no content. I just kind of gave y'all pretty much the rundown of what I heard. But now I heard you over there. He's like this iPhone, and my son bought it for me, and I gotta get this setting together. I gotta figure out this setting. You know what? That is one thing that I don't like about the iPhone is that it does do that. Like I could just be chilling and I could be watching a movie or something like really into something and it decides to go off. I'm like, why would you do that? I get very frustrated at that. No, I get you. You say your verbal text? Oh, okay. Yeah, even with that too. hmm I'm over here relaxing, y'all. How are y'all feeling? I'm glad y'all are here with me. We're gonna start our rising on the right foot and love on each other and give me a kiss. Okay. I love you. Hopefully I gave you the first I love you today. Yes. And you're gonna have a wonderful day on purpose, right? The current time is 4:12 a.m. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, it is. You say yes. It locks after a certain time. Miss Douglas says, I'm still working with an Android. I know my lane. And you know what? One thing I do love about the Android, because I'm on my Android right now, baby, one thing about the Android, baby, they got a nasty piece of mic. Okay, y'all can definitely hear me. They got a old nasty piece of mic, honey. And girl, her battery just lasts. It's like, girl, this is the Energizer, like the bunny. Girl, she just keeps going and going and just going and going. Yeah. I appreciate that from Android because, I was a lover of Android, Samsung, before they did the iPhone and all that. I don't even know why I got into the iPhone. I think I got into the iPhone because my mom and them had the iPhone. They was like, oh my God, we on the FaceTime and this, that, and the third, honey. I got me an iPhone. Whew. And that's where we are. He said, please try to come on earlier. Okay, I'll try to come on earlier. I promise. I promise. I would try to come on earlier during the day. During the day, during the day. During the day. Yeah, I'm gonna slide on down up in there. Yes, I'm gonna slide down. Listen here, y'all. I gotta do it. I just got to do it. I gotta do it. I just have to do it. And I'm gonna do it. Y'all gonna stay on me. Okay, you said, I like this time too, Tulsa. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that, I want to do at least like 2 or 3 videos during the day and then, be able to get some sleep at nights, with my honey, and then, like I tell him, let me put you to sleep and then, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll go pamper myself and then I'll get ready for the show. And so I get to have times like this with y'all, like before I just really get started. I should have did it like on the members only, but I'm just so, you know, I'm like, I want to talk to everybody. And ain't no telling who's up, and then some of the members, they might not be up. Miss Douglas said, the way my life is set up, I can't afford an iPhone. Ooh, you better stop speaking like that over your life. You can afford one, you just choose not to purchase one, okay? Because baby, they got purchase plans out there. You're not gonna go out there getting debt, okay? You got the funds, you just utilizing them wisely. Be careful how you speak over your life, child. Can't is should not be in your vocabulary. You said it's 5 a.m. here. Oh. Yeah, it's 5:15 there now. Hold on, y'all. Let me hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. I sure am not. Okay. LOL. You better believe it. You better believe it, honey. Hmm. Yes, y'all. Oh, while we're here, we can read a daily devotion. A daily devotion, yes. Let's go ahead and get a daily devotion in, y'all. Oh, I used to put up daily devotions on my community wall. All right, y'all ready for this? Telling it like it is. No matter what your story with God is, He can use your testimony to impact others. May 28th, 2025. People love inspiring stories. Biographies of the down and out who make great use of a second chance tend to top bestseller lists. Oh wow. But few people experience something so dramatic in their life. Most of us are wrongfully ordinary. Sadly, some believers think that being a regular Joe makes their testimony unexciting and therefore less valuable. Nothing could be further from the truth. A personal testimony is a way of expressing what God has done and is doing in our life, no matter how commonplace our words may sound compared to someone else's. The Lord will see it that they impact the hearers who need them. For example, imagine this. A 6-year-old girl accepts Christ. When she is 18, she will be able to tell her friends of God's greatness. She can explain that He made the gospel clear to a child and yet reveals something new to her every day. When she is 80, she'll be able to share about a lifetime of walking with Jesus. Her testimony may not be exciting, but it doesn't need to be. It will be spiritual gold. No matter what your story is, God can and will use you. Oh, it says no matter what your story is, God can and will use it. You have no idea how far reaching your testimony can be. God says that His words will not return to Him void. Isaiah 55:11. And the story of Jesus' saving grace is always inspiring. Come on now. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Tell it like it is. Say it like you mean it. How you doing? You know, I am so inspired. See, this is why I love my pampering time. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, that was right on time. That was something that I really needed to hear, y'all. That was that right there. If I didn't need a message, oh, if I didn't need a message this week, baby. Oh, yes. Absolutely. So, let's get into what else can we get into? What else been going out on the streets? I've really just been kind of laying low as well. Oh, Real Mama Fifi says thanks for the likes, people. Oh, that's what I need to do. That's exactly what I need to do. Okay, so it's 4:20 a.m. Today is May the 28th, 2025. Yes, it's 4:20 a.m. That's Central Time. Yes. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I don't even know how to feel right now. Like, I'm just, oh, okay, so I need to go live at least 3 times a day. I plan on doing the TS Madison, the Gene Deal, and then I want to review the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then also, I wanted to cover something else. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I am so like y'all don't even know. Like I'll be taking my little breaks and I know y'all be needing me, child, but Queen is coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just bear with the sister. But it's gonna get greater later. Trust me. And y'all gonna understand why sometimes, my timing be off. Allegedly. Allegedly my time be off. But you know what I'm saying? He said my son stops paying my bill and buying my phones. I'm back to Android. Filling gaps where people be looking for someone to be on. Got you. Got you. Yes, ma'am. And see, this is what I love. I love the feedback. Wherever we can improve, and I'm not gonna feel no certain type of way about Mama Fifi saying, you need to come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yes, honey. Oh, oh, are y'all subscribed to my backup channel here? Let me put Queen Tulsa Tabloids because I want to get on there and play some music. We gonna do all of our content over here. We're monetized over here, but on this channel I can play some music. I can play some music. Okay, I just jumped in the studio with you all. If you all can please subscribe to my backup channel, please, please, please. Let me go ahead and pin that. Okay. I tried to pin it, but it won't let me. But if y'all can hit that link. Here, let me get on my main channel. If y'all can hit that link, I'm gonna go on over here and play me some music because I need some music. I need some music. Music is every. Oh my goodness. Oh, child. Okay, let me go ahead and put the link from this page. Hopefully it sticks. Okay. Okay, I pinned it. Alright, so that's the channel. I need you guys to subscribe and just set your notifications. I just need to end this broadcast because we've been here almost an hour. And so we did our beef sector content. Now it's time for us to go over and listen to some music and relax and feel good. If you're just now coming in, I did pin the link to the channel that we're about to go to. Right here, we did some beef sector content and Queen City Tabloids. We're gonna go and listen to some music over there and really get our rising started. Okay, you said I was already sub. Since I need you to help me be a better mod. I got you, real Mama Fifi. I got you. Um, so that's my number right there. I may not answer. I would just say send me a text, let me know who you are. Because sometimes I'm busy, sometimes I'm not right by my phone. Believe it or not, y'all, I really, as much as I have fun on here, I don't be on the phone. I'm not a big phone girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a phone, but I don't use it. The only time I use it is like when I have to go live and stuff like that. And like to really just like text my family in the group chat and stuff like that. You know, but yeah, I want to thank you all so much for giving me your time. Um, you could have been anywhere else, and I just really appreciate you letting me give you my perspective on how I'm seeing things here on YouTube. Um, I'll be calm about it. Like I said, I won't be out here arguing, screaming, fussing, fighting. That's just not what I want. And I want our energy to be high vibration And I want us to be able to have adult conversations and be able to point out um, different angles. I mean, different angles are very much so needed. Uh, Different perspectives and a conversation, it just makes the conversation better. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel that's pinned. I'm about to go over there. We're about to get on with some fresh rising. Okay. If y'all have any requests, I'm gonna put my Cash App in that link, and y'all can send on nasty piece of Cash App, and we can get our request line. You said I could push your products better if I'm better educated about them. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you know what? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We do have a store. If you guys want to shop with us, you just hit the shopping cart. You can shop right there. All your transaction will be right there. Okay? And it does let me know y'all have been clicking on the products, but nobody's been buying them. So we need to get you guys some mugs whenever y'all are listening to my commentary. Y'all can have y'all Queen Tulsa mug, and then y'all can be in that space, you know? You know? All right, I'll see you in a minute. So long.